What's going on, everyone? Connor here with Caliber Whips, and today in this video we're going to be talking about weighted falls. Now, weighted falls are basically exactly what they sound like. They're falls that have been weighted to make them heavier than usual. Now, why do we need weighted falls, and what is the purpose of them, and how do you make them? So, a weighted fall, for the most part, is used when the whip itself is extremely heavy, and then you need to carry on that weight past the whip itself. So for example, if you have a lead-loaded bullwhip, that has basically weight that carries down almost all the way to the fall edge, having a weighted fall would definitely be paramount, because the thong of the whip would basically overpower the fall, and you won't get as much of a controlled crack, and it'll actually be a little bit harder to crack. So in my personal opinion, I believe that if you're making a heavier whip, try to make a weighted fall, and the best ways to make that are with ball chain. Now this right here is 3.2 millimeter, which is a thicker ball chain, and it is standard. So for example, if you go to the hardware store to pick up some ball chain, most likely this will be the type you'll get, 3.2 millimeter. However, I find this to be very difficult to use. It can be done, but as far as making falls go, this is very difficult because it's just very, very thick, and you have to basically sheath this inside of parachute cord and then sheath that inside of another piece. So there's basically two pieces of parachute cord over top of this, and not a lot of parachute cord brands can hold that. So keep that in mind. However, they do make a smaller type of ball chain, and that is 2.4 millimeter. This is a very, very thinner type of ball chain, which is much easier to be used in making falls. So if you can get, for example, 2.4 millimeter, I highly recommend it, because this particular type of ball chain can fit in any type of parachute cord because it's that small. Now, how do you actually go about making weighted falls? You can make them out of leather. You can just basically get a thicker, more dense type of leather and kind of taper it that way, and you can do that. I've seen, obviously, leather whips with leather falls, leather whips with nylon falls. I've seen nylon whips with leather falls, and I've seen nylon whips with nylon falls. So if you're a skilled whip maker who knows what they're doing, you can pretty much do whatever you want. However, if you're kind of new to whip making, and you're kind of curious about weighted falls, I would highly recommend looking into it. There is a video on how to make a weighted fall out there. It's by Tyler Blake from Exo Whips. I'll see if I can find the video, and if I do, I'll put a link for it in the description down below. But he basically shows you how to make a weighted fall. But if you guys still want to see a video on how to make one, go ahead and ask me in the comment section down below, and I'll make you guys a video on how to construct a weighted fall. But with that being said, I hope that this video has kind of been informative, something for you guys to think about as far as another skill to add to your little whip maker's toolbox, and that's weighted falls. So just keep that in mind going forward, that if you're making a heavier whip, you might want to build a weighted fall to help carry on that weight so it doesn't get overpowered and jeopardize the performance of your whip. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out the pinned comment if you want to pick up some high quality Kevlar crackers. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.